Welcome to Book Juice, the space for the feelings we still carry, the choices we don't talk about, and the version of us that still wonders. If you've ever looked back at someone and thought, if I had made a different choice, would everything be different? This one's for you. Let me ask you something. Is there a person whose presence shaped you, even though they didn't stay? Not because it was toxic, not because it was wrong, but because life, timing, distance, ambition didn't align. That's the ache that lives at the center of the light we lost. It's the kind of book that doesn't just tell a love story, it holds it, carefully, tenderly. Like a memory you've replayed so many times, it's become part of you. We meet Lucy and Gabe on a day the world changed, 9/11. That shared trauma becomes the backdrop for something powerful, an intense, immediate connection, the kind of spark that feels cosmic, the kind you don't forget. They fall for each other fast, but life doesn't slow down for love. Gabe chooses purpose, Lucy chooses stability, and from there, the rest of the book becomes a quiet, aching unraveling of all the lives they could have lived together, but didn't. Lucy builds a life. She marries. She becomes a mother. But Gabe is always there, not in a toxic way, not in a hold me back kind of way, but in that lingering, invisible way that a great love never fully leaves. That's what makes this book so human. It doesn't villainize. It doesn't simplify. It sits in the complexity of love that didn't work out, but never stopped meaning something. And let's be honest, we've all had that love, or that almost love. The one that felt like home even when it didn't fit into your life. The one that taught you who you were, even if they couldn't walk with you long enough to see who you became. And here's what this story does so beautifully. It gives voice to that in-between space, that emotional middle ground where you're not in love anymore, but you still carry the love, where you've moved on, but not completely. And it asks us to be honest. Is it okay to miss someone while loving someone else? Is it possible to live a full life and still feel the sting of what if? Lucy's journey doesn't give us easy answers. It doesn't tell you which choice is right. It tells the truth. Every choice comes with a cost. Every path leaves something behind. And love is not always about forever. Sometimes it's about impact, about the person who helped you see yourself differently, about the one who cracked you open, even if they couldn't stay to see what poured out. And maybe that's okay. Maybe some love stories aren't meant to be lived. They're meant to be remembered. What makes this book hurt in the best way is how familiar it feels. You don't have to be Lucy. You don't even have to be in love. You just have to be someone who's ever looked back at a person, a moment, a possibility, and wondered who you might have been if you had stayed. But here's the thing. That love, that person, that version of you, they still matter, even if they didn't last. Because some people enter our lives not to stay, but to start something, to wake something, to leave us changed. And even in their absence, there's light. Juice drop. Some loves aren't meant to last forever. They're meant to teach you something about yourself. It's okay to outgrow what shaped you. It's okay to carry love forward without carrying regret. And yes, we say it out loud, because it matters. So here's your reflection. Who in your past still lives in your present, not because you want them back, but because they helped you become who you are now? What part of your story are you still rewriting in your mind? And what would it feel like to honor it instead of questioning it? Drop your truth in the comments. Let's talk about the ache of memory, the beauty of growth, and the complexity of loving more than one version of your life. And if you're still holding space for an almost, if you're finally ready to feel it without needing to fix it, grab the book, sit with the ache, because sometimes honoring the past is the healing. This is Book Juice, short reflections, deep impact.